All right, man. Y'all press one if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Let me get a mic check as we come on in here, bro. Cause I want to speak on this, and I got something I want to say about this, y'all. I definitely got something I want to say about this. So salute to everybody that's gonna tap on in, like, share, and subscribe to the channel as y'all come on in. And let's get right into this video, man. Talk about this situation because this coach, Sherrone Moore, uh, he who has been arrested and released now as far as on bond. He's been accused, I think, of one felony, one misdemeanor, and he's been fired from his school because of this entire situation, and because they say he had an illegal, which is against school rules, relationship with a staffer, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a problem with this whole situation. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I saw everybody keep saying why they didn't fire the girl, but that's not a good enough excuse. If the rules are that the employees cannot have a relationship, why is the girl still employed by the university? I want to start with that. Fair is had a relationship for years. This is before he became the head coach of the team. So if they had a relationship for years, why is she still? Now, see, he's an idiot. See what I'm saying? He's a damn fool. He don't like you put yourself in a dumbass situation messing with this chick, and you gave up millions messing with this chick. But the question for me is why is the girl still employed? That's we need to know that question. And it ain't no good enough answer to say, oh, because the university gets sued. Nah, that's their fault. Then the university need to do better at what they do. Period. Because there is no sense whatsoever that she gets to keep her job when it take two to take. Now, if you telling me he R-worded her against her will and this, that, and that, okay, cool, no problem. But if she voluntarily was getting with this nigga for all the, even before he came to head coach, I don't want to hear that, oh, well, they can't fire her. That's BS. If he got to go, why she don't got to go? But we know why. We understand why. We understand that it's a color thing. It's a race thing. We know that. And that's all there is to it. And if you have any other opinion about that, well, then you won't cap. You won't cap. So, because they had been dating before he became a head coach. So you can still say, oh, well, he might have been an assistant. Man, listen, if they were in a relationship and it was against school rules, then what did he do? If she didn't say he over, this is the same like an Ime Udoka situation. Ime Udoka lost his job with the Boston Celtics in a potential world championship because he had a consensual relationship. And Ime wasn't married. He had a kid with Nia Long, but he had a consensual relationship with one of the women that was in the front office over there with the Boston Celtics. He lost his job, but nothing ever happened to her. Make it make sense. But she didn't say he R-worded her. She didn't say he took it from her. They said it was a mutual relationship. So if he had a mutual relationship with a staffer, how in the world is she still have her job? Okay, you fire him. He broke company policy. Cool. Why is she still hired? See, if I was him, I would sue the school because for discrimination. I would sue the school for discrimination. That's what I would do. I would sue the school for discrimination. Period. Why would I sue the school for discrimination? Because I got fired due to company policy, but she still got her job. Now, let's get to this part. Now, if you telling me he R-worded her, that's something different. But that ain't what the story is. The story is they had a mutual relationship. So, like I said before, man, that's a bunch of BS. And now they've gone back on this dude. So let me tell y'all what's going on now. Shout out to allhiphop.com. Now they've linked this guy to Diddy parties. Apparently, this coach had went out and they went back through his tweets. And in 2018, he apparently admitted that he was at a Diddy party in Kentucky and he had fun and all this other stuff. Man, they on his helmet, bro. They go try to dig up every single thing surrounding you whenever you get in trouble. So you know they're gonna go look at every single post he had on social media and all this other stuff, man. And apparently they're saying he had a post where he bragged in 2018 about being at the Diddy parties in Kentucky. It was some type of Diddy party in Kentucky that he bragged about having a great weekend at or something like that, according to this report, man. They're saying that they don't pull this up on this man's timeline now. This is crazy. So now he already have getting criticism for the situation. Now this right here gonna put these on the situation. When I still had a question, why is the girl not fired? Why do the girl now see he's an idiot. See, I'm not giving this nigga no pass because bro, you can't trick up millions over this chick. I'm sorry, bro. You can't crash out like that over that chick, bro. These niggas be crashing out over chicks, bro, and losing millions. Millions over a chick you ain't even gonna marry. Over a chick you not even married to. Come on, bro. And they got you wilding like that. Millions of dollars this man have lost. His whole career, and then the millions he'd have probably earned down the road. And y'all know how they do in America. He don't get no other chance. At that level, period. But now, since they put this on him, and they don't went and dug this up, said he was bragging about it on his social media, then y'all already know what's gonna happen. See, I don't like linking everybody to Diddy because we understand Diddy is a different type of entity of evil. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, if he went to a Diddy party, don't mean he went to a freak off. He might just went to a party that was hosted. But see, now with all this stuff on him, y'all already know how they coming on this dude, man. Y'all already know how they coming with this cat, man. You can see it. And it's bro, they gonna bury this dude, man. And I see what's going on. I don't like it because the girl, she walked scot free, but she was in a mutual relationship and she was working at the school. So if you can't have a mutual relationship, and this is the thing I don't like about that school policy shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Because you can't control who you meet. Some people meet their spouse on the job. On the job. If she's legal, if he's legal, and they both agree to a mutual relationship, I don't see a problem with that. Now, some people may not like the workplace relationship atmosphere. You bring your problems at home to work, whatever. Cool. But people grown ass adults. How you gonna tell a person who they can and can't date if it's legal? That's the part I don't like. Now, again, he knew the rules, so he broke the rules, so he's an idiot. But I just don't like the rule. I just don't. And I'm gonna say it again, man. How does that girl have her job? If I was him, I would be irate about this whole situation because I lost my job. They're only putting the onus on me. That's all they doing. They're only putting the onus on me. And I can't never respect that, bro. If that's what you're gonna do, I just can't respect it, bro. At all. Under no circumstances can I respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? And to the person who said, bro, dude's a stalker, well, bro, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not giving that nigga a pass. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, sir. The school was investigating him for having a relationship with the girl. All the other stuff, he's an idiot for that. Are you not listening to what I'm saying to you? Do you have wax in your ears? Are you dumb, deaf, or blind and not listening to what I'm saying, sir? Because I don't want to disrespect. I'm just asking you, sir. I'm just asking you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself that question, sir. You got to ask yourself that question. And we got to be serious about that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to be serious about that, dog, because that's a real question. That's a real question, right? So you coming in here doing all that paragraph and writing paragraphs, nobody want to hear that paragraph. We know the coach is a dummy. We're not talking about that. I'm saying to you, and people keep talking about, yo, no, dog. Why does she still have her? If she's a staffer and she have a relationship, what if she came on to the coach? Think about this, y'all. What if she was attracted to the coach and came on to the coach? She worked here. She's a staffer. She came on to him when he wasn't even the head coach. So what, he supposed to stop dating her when he become the head coach, even though he was dating her? So let me ask y'all this. If you are dating somebody and then y'all both go get a job at the same university, you supposed to stop dating them because y'all both, he got a coaching job and she's working as a staffer? Now y'all can't date no more? Man, come on, man. This man made a big mistake. He tricked up his money. But it's unfair, the way they got his system set up, because the girl still got her job. And all people saying is, it's because she doesn't, They don't want her. They don't want her to sue. I want her. If I was him, I'd sue because she didn't get fired. Bro, listen. Unless you told me that he did that without her permission, and he should be going to prison if he did that without her permission. Which is all. If you telling me he took it from her without permission, yeah, we got a whole different story. I'm not even talking about that. But that's not what they're saying. They're not saying that has nothing to do with that. They're saying something completely, utterly different. And that's the issue I got. There's something completely different being stated, right? Now, with all the other stuff, the criminal stuff, the stalking stuff, he's an idiot. I mean, he's a damn fool. Hey, ain't no getting around that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not arguing about him getting fired. I'm not saying, hey, man, they wrong for firing him. He broke company policy. They're going to get you up out of there. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, how is she not fired? She's a staffer. She worked there. She was dating this man before he became the head coach. Make it make sense. So now, what you saying is, right? What you saying is now they're controlling people's relationship and personal lives. This is the same thing I didn't like with Ime Udoka. I didn't like that shit because even though everybody was like Ime did Nia wrong, and y'all was right, he did do Nia wrong. He was with Nia long and cheated on the girl like that. But that don't mean he should have lost his job for having a consensual relationship with that girl. That don't mean he should have lost his job off that, bro. If she didn't lose hers, because they damn sure protected her. So I don't like that double standard, man. Especially because it was consensual. It takes two to tangle. And you never know, man. It don't always be the dudes coming down on these. Sometimes these women be trying to holler at these dudes. These dudes in powerful positions or in good positions, they getting money. Sometimes these women will do that. They'll do that. I'm just trying to tell y'all what it is, right? Dude says using all hip hop as a source. Yeah, it's a good source. Yes, it's a good source. If you got a problem with it, you kiss my ass. It's a great source. Matter of fact, it's such a great source. Why don't you go look and verify their stories? They put out great stories, sir. So I'm gonna block your ass. Get out my channel. But as I said to y'all, right, and everybody has to watch this, right? I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, if this man did not sexually assault that woman, if he did not take it from her, and they had a mutual relationship for years, how is she not fired? And she worked there too. If that's so company policy don't say that she can date the coach. Think about this now. That's why I told y'all the system is rigged. Because the company policy don't say, hey man, you can't date the coach. It just say the coach can't date you. Make it make sense. That joint got me mad right now, bro. Because coaches lose their reputation, he gonna lose his whole job. Now all the other stuff he did, he's an idiot. I don't have no he ain't on cap. I have no talking about that. I'm just saying she not gonna lose nothing. She's still gonna get jobs. And you think she gonna come out and say, nah, we had a mutual relationship. He didn't take anything from me. Yeah, we had a problem at the end that y'all know about, but the relationship was mutual. She ain't even finna do none of that. She finna let him, man, she finna get him up out of here, bro. Straight up. You don't have to source when the article's online, sir. You don't have to source when the actual tweet is online. All you gotta do is go look it up yourself. So I'm just gonna block all you suckers. You people are clowns. Point blank period. That's in the comment section running y'all mouth. Just trying to hate. It don't make no sense whatsoever that you hating like that, bro. When all you gotta do is just go look it up. The tweet is online. That they actually put up his tweet. What are you talking about? It's online. So that's not something that can be refuted or disputed. That's his tweet. People out here, they just be capping the cap, man. It's sad. It's nasty work, but it's sad. It really is. But y'all definitely let me know what y'all feeling on this, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, salute everybody in the building. Y'all already know what's up, man. Peace. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website.
TicketTVmedia.com. You go over there, you can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, Straight Drought Weight Loss Formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.